Hello everyone, how you doing? Welcome to another video. We are 2 months left for Inércia Demo Party 2022, which I appear to be the main organizer of this year. Last year it was Genio, and he didn't want to do it again himself alone as the main organizer, so I stepped up to be the main organizer this year. He's still involved in organizing a lot of the stuff, and we got a few more helping hands for a few different things, but it's mostly on my plate. I've been driving this forward, and I thought maybe I should try to make a Road to Inércia demo party organization video log series of some sort, where I just go through all of the things that I have already done and I have still to do to help me keep organized, and similar to what we did in 2020. Why not? And we do seem to have a Trello page this year, which Jay set up and I haven't been using at all. So I thought this might be a good opportunity for me to go over my own annotations, put them up on Trello, and talk a little bit about each one of them. Most of the stuff we already discussed on the Discord chat between on the CNPT Discord, but a lot of it might just be in my head right now, so it would be cool to put it online somewhere. So first and foremost, location. We already have a location confirmed. Academia Dramática Familiar has one little snag, which seems to be maximum capacity for about 35 people. And we already have like 20 registered. So we might reach maximum capacity. It's fine if we reach maximum capacity, but if we are like double the maximum capacity a month before the party, we might need to get another location. And another thing that Jingle was supposed to do was to go to the location, double check that it's reserved for those dates, and also double check a few more things. So I'm gonna note those things down. I never used, let me check something real quick. What does this do? Okay, so these are extra cards, and then I can move them right away. Okay, how do I edit? Open card, edit tags. So it's just a single card. Okay. How do I do? Oh, okay, here we go. More detailed. Location. Double check. Double check. Double check if location. Served. Ask if we can remove stuff from stage, which last year they didn't allow us to remove the instruments, and that made our life a bit hard. Well, not harder, but we were limited to the stuff that we could do. Ask if we can use upstairs monitor to also play stuff. Did they have one? I think they did have one upstairs, and if they do, we could have like the main screen downstairs, and a lot of people could just stay upstairs and lounge from there, because it has like some seats there, and see the same stream that we are having downstairs. So it would be a way to divide the party attendance into different floors. So it's worth checking if we can use it or not. And I think that's it. If we have... Okay, since this was Genio's department the previous time, I'm gonna tag Genio on that, because it's mostly his responsibility, the location. Although I'm involved as well, I guess. Okay, so this is pending. Gino probably going to take care of this next week or so. It's not a big deal. Just wanted to make sure that it gets listed. To do or doing. Okay, what else? Location is done. Revise cables. I guess it's set up. Because we probably just need the microphone on stage or in front of the big screen. That's fine to get. We already had that last year. But if you want to put the talks also on stage, we do need some extra cable extensions and either an HDMI repeater or some such stuff, either to get the sound coming from the computer or the video coming from the computer to our Atom Mini desk, and that uses HDMI, so we might have to get a HDMI extender repeater. Also, another thing is that last year we had a few monitors or too few monitors available on the mains. We had like machine dedicated for the streaming itself, but we could only pretty much read the chat all the time, couldn't do anything else. And sometimes we wanted to do something else, like check background production information or stuff like that. Then we had the main machine, and also the main machine also only had 2 screens, I believe. Which was also a bit limiting, and I think we also have a compo machine. I think we had 3 machines overall, but all of them had like 1 or 2 monitors, and I'm at least a bit used to having 3-4 monitors, so it's a few things were a bit hard to put together. So, but also the problem was that some of those machines, or most of those machines, were laptops, so you couldn't really get much more monitors out of them. You could get the main one and an extension, and that's it, 2 maximum. If this here we have a tower, we could get more outputs out of that and use more monitors, and providing the monitors is not that hard. I have these 4 that I can take with me. I have an extra 1 that I can also take with me, which takes HDMI input. So it's a matter of figuring out what monitors we want and what cables we need for them. Okay. Members, me, Hugo, Genio. It's mostly Genio, but because he's in charge of hardware, but we'll figure it out. What else? Don't know if I should leave it on to do or already doing. I guess I should leave it on to do. What's this? Create in base of a model, like repeating something that already exists. Okay. More stuff. OBS. And I guess harvest could probably be part of this somehow. And harvest is not listed here. Makes it hard. Okay. What else? Theme and jingle. This is for Genio. He's the jingle master. What else? Invitations. I want to do one more for the. I want to do two more actually. ZX intro for Cafe Party, which happens a few weeks before Inércia, and Pico 8 invitation for the 1K jam, which is happening in September. And this one I'm taking care of. I'm going to try to take care of both. I'm not sure if I will have time for the ZX one, but the Pico 8 invitation for sure, I will take care of that. So this is exclusively for me. The other guys already did. Alien already did a few invitations, so we're good already for PC and stuff. We have stuff already linked, and we don't really need more invitation for the internal demo scene anymore. What we need is to reach the people who don't know what a demo party is, that live in Portugal, because the rest of the active demo scene already pretty much knows about Inércia, and that they should not forget to come to Inércia Demo Party 2022. Okay, so this is for me, and this is already ongoing. What else? The trophies are already listed there. Compo prizes, this is what's missing. Sponsors. Posted. Got so far. Able sponsoring Compo Machine. Genio sponsoring trophy materials and DJ travel expenses. And I'm probably forgetting something else that Gino is also sponsoring. Remax sponsoring venue costs, which is around 400 euros. And then Amplify Creations sponsoring some prize money. Not so far. Still need food, beer seminar, t-shirts, what else? Internet backup, and what am I missing? I'm missing something. Double check on the website. T-shirt, I already included a t-shirt. I think that's it. Oh, I am missing the scaler, which RC55 may help me. Oh, and Shader Royale. This one, RC55 said he wanted to sponsor something, and he might help with this, but I have to double check with him if it's within his price range or not. Scaler and Shader Royale. So Shader Royale is a specific thing because I want to try to get a sponsor for Shader Royale that will be of some media visibility of some sort. So it will attract new shader coders into our compo and not just give random prize money for the Shader Royale. Provod already said that he was willing to donate some prize money for the Shader Royale itself, so it's not about the prize money, it's about visibility, and I'm looking still for a sponsor to do that. And NVIDIA would be the best fit, but I don't have any contacts on NVIDIA. Actually, I know some seniors that work at NVIDIA. I should poke them for stuff. PS, send emails to anyone working at NVIDIA. Yeah, I don't know what other kind of sponsor could be besides graphics cards, because I mean shader coding is really heavy on graphics card. Not sure what else we could get, but my idea is to get like an NVIDIA and get like, I don't know, discount coupons for buying cards or something like that. Something that would we could give a bigger one to the winner, and we could give something small just for people participating. That's what I really wanted, to make sure that people would enter just for the sake of entering. Not just for the sake of entering, but to get more people also involved in the shader compo. So that's what I've been thinking about. Have to try to contact a few more people, try to make this happen. But that's the point right now. Okay. It's mostly me taking care of this. Genio has to finish up the registration of the association, so we have the association legal, and that it becomes tax deductible in some way. But other than that, it's mostly me that's supposed to contact all these people. Welcome if anyone else wants to help me get sponsors for Inércia. You're very, very welcome to join. What else? What other stuff? Compos. Compos. So compos, we already have most of the compos listed. Have a few more that are not announced yet. Track music compo. Track music compo, some people asked me about it, but no one really stepped forward to champion it. Maybe Bacter, since he's supposedly coming, maybe he would like to champion it and try to get people to participate. Then I want to announce publicly better the JPEG XL art compo. Then I want to announce the 3D compo, because I'm gonna organize one just to send a fuck you to Daria for her comment on the 3D compo discussion thread. So I'm gonna try to organize it. I'm gonna try to ping everyone that I see that makes Blender art to participate, not just demo scene people who usually participate. I will ping those as well. I'm waiting until function is done to bother Garguy for the final version of Foxitron with the emissive maps that he will supposedly implement or wanted to implement. Not sure if it's implemented or not. Want to ask if there's an ETA on that. And if there is, that would be great to have, so that when we announce the compo publicly, I can already tell everyone this is the final version of the stuff that we will use to show it. So I'm waiting for compo function to be done to poke Garguy about Foxitron status. Technically speaking, I can also poke CCE about that, so I don't have to deal with Garguy being Garguy. Poke CCE before. Other stuff, I wanted to also have AI art compo. Not sure if it's on the road to Inércia to try to promote a little bit and bring people who are into AI to participate on Inércia afterwards. Something that I haven't decided on. There have been a lot of talks about AI and that AI should not be allowed on the standard freestyle graphics competition. And it does have some merits. I mean, I can understand why people who are usually just Photoshop people would not feel like they would want to be compared to... They would not want their art to be compared to the other artworks. I can understand that. At the same time, our freestyle graphics compo includes everything, and it's probably also why it doesn't have that much adoption, because we're just open to everything and just if you don't restrict compos enough, it feels like people don't really have that much interest in it because anything goes. That's one of the things that I've been learning. So yeah. So I don't know what to do about AI compo, but it's something that we definitely should consider because it's so trendy right now. So it makes sense either to have a competition of that, just focus about that, or maybe have a fast compo of that, like with the theme being announced a couple days before the party, or during the party, something like that. But I do want to have some AR art compo involved in it somewhat. Then I have to ping everyone for Shader Royale participation. Haven't done that yet. Need to do the rounds. Ping everyone for 512 byte fantasy console. I have done that a little bit, but I could still do a bit more. But I aim to use the Pico 1K entry that I'm working on to also do a bit of this. So I will use it as an invitation. Then we'll also announce that you can participate either with Pico 8 or with TIC 80 on this fantasy console competition that we had. Last year was just TIC 80 alone, but we welcome Pico 8 as well because why not? It's also a fantasy console. And I think we also will allow micro W8 things and the Twitter things that run on the browser, but still a fantasy console in some way. So we will accept those as well. And the rules already mentioned it, but very superficially. But I want to ping everyone who has been doing this sort of work for the past year or so and see if they are interested in participating with something. Super Org can probably help me with that. And then I need to ping everyone for the ZX compo. I have already a list of the people that I should bother, but I've been waiting for the summer parties to go before I start bothering everyone. But then there's cafe party happening a couple weeks before Inércia. And I think some people will do stuff for cafe and then don't have time to do stuff for Inércia, which, you know, it is what it is. What am I missing? I think I have everything. So the main things, I also have a duty to ping people for the drone combo, but I think it's pretty much announced at this point. One thing that I should do is announce, prepare social media posts to announce compo, one new compo per week. And considering that we are 2 months off, that's already like 8 weeks to go or 9 weeks to go. So I'm already running late and we'll probably have to announce multiple posts. Just to remind people that we are doing stuff. I've been waiting a bit. I've been holding back on this because there's still a lot of summer parties going on. But I think after function or after deadline is done, there will be a wider gap between every single party that happens or big party that happens, and it's more prone to spam the demo scene for that. Okay, I think that's it. That's what I have to do. Just need to do it. It's easy. Just needs to do a lot of work. What else? Trophies are getting done. Compo prizes. Did prepare seminars. Seminars list. I don't have anything particularly in mind this year. Roundtable. Well, I have the beer seminar, which need to ping, need to confirm. John Bira, if he has the time and availability to do it. Roundtable with Fuzzy, Kazuya, Max about demo scene. I mean, all of these 3 people are like people who were very active 20 years ago, and I want to bring them back to Inércia and have a roundtable with them, asking about, you know, them to tell their story. In what way the demo scene helped them become better at the work that they wanted to do, and how things have changed since 20 years. If it's the same still today, if demo scene makes sense today, if anyone wants to go into game dev, and have just a little bit of discussion about those kind of things. Still have to figure out questions for that. Fozzy has confirmed that he's coming. Cremax is probably going to come as well. He hasn't booked the flight yet, but he says he wants to come. And Kazuya, I haven't heard back from him, but he should come as well. So that should be interesting. Maybe something from Amplify. Creations, Showcase, RMA. It's another idea. Still waiting to hear back from Fozzy and Andre if that makes sense to have or not. And also from the ZX Spectrum, I think they might be interested in organizing something, a showcase of some sort. I have to ping them as well. ZX Museum and something. So all of these I have to confirm, and yeah, and that's enough. 4 seminars for 2 days of party. That's already pretty much. It's mostly for me as well. What else? Timetable. Revise timetable. We already have the timetable. Preliminary timetable. But it needs to be revised with sorted in the seminars and figure out DJ set, live act. We're trying to get Hoffman to come down to do the DJ set for the Shader Royale itself, which would be good. Not sure if it didn't make sense to have another DJ set or live act for Saturday as well. The preliminary timetable is here. Yeah, this is the original idea. Also, this deadline needs to be revised. So the main idea is for the main music compos to be on the first day, and then end the day or the night with the Shader Royale, which should work fine. And then the next day, yeah, deadline for graphics compos should be here, so I can start testing right away. Yeah, this deadline for real-time competitions needs to be a bit earlier. And then if people have any other thing going, they tell me about it. Also need to figure out the TIC80 ByteJam. If I can outsource it to Aldroid or if I need to organize it myself, would be nice to outsource it because I'll be tired from all the other stuff at that point. And yeah, a DJ set here for the TIC80 ByteJam would also be interesting. I also remember Aki wanted to do a live set at some point last year. Not sure if she's still interested in that. Need to ping her to check if that fell through or not. I mean, I could have a flexible deadline and just tell people to submit early so we can test everything early on. But at the same time, I ask everyone for video as well, so it should be fine, but still should rather push back and then tell people that they can give me a final version later on than the other way around and then be stressing because I'm out of time to test everything properly. Okay, I think these are the main things that I need to take care of. Yeah, I can't think of anything else. Get working on the Pico 1K jam thing, and let's go from there. So there were some bug in Woohoo that I needed to double check to make sure that I don't do the same error that I did last year. And I think last year was because I was trying to move something to another compo while it was not the last item in the list. It might also be because of a plugin that is installed when you try to drag the order of the things. And maybe someone else is doing, or PHP is not configured properly to move the data folders around. It moved in some cases, but then in others it did not move properly. So there was some weirdness happening there, and that's where everything started going to shit. And then if it gives an error trying to move the PHP stuff, the database doesn't get updated, and then you need to update the database manually to fix all that stuff so the voting works properly and all that stuff. And I do not want to be dealing with Woohoo database in the middle of the party, so I really need to check that, test that again. Try to find the bug again, see if I can fix the bug. If it's something that only happened on Genio's machine last year, on Genio's installation, or if it's something that's happening on this year's installation. Because if it's happening on this year's installation, need to take care of it, either update to a version where that doesn't happen, or make sure that I isolate the incident to not happen again. Full bug, double check. So yeah, need to do that. That's a bit high priority. Been delaying it for ages. I've been having it on my to-do list since last year, and I haven't done it yet. And other parties had similar issues as well. Lovebyte had issues with that. I think Outline had issues with that as well. So yeah, I need to check that. And I think that's it for now. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this video. I know it's not the traditional video, but gives a little bit of an insight of all the work that goes into making a demo party, organizing a demo party. And 2 months to go, it's still plenty of time, but there are some things that are starting to get critical, and one of them is the marketing, trying to reach outside communities of the established demo scene, which for us in Portugal is critical since it's not very well known in Portugal what the demo scene is and that people should come. At the same time, if a lot of people come, we will overflow the maximum capacity of our current location, which would force us to try to get another one last minute, which would be bad. So yeah. Double-edged sword. Had some ideas for some viral videos, which I don't think I should go for this year because of that issue. I'm a bit. I want more people to come on one side to make it look a bit more serious, more professional. On the other hand, I don't want to be hunting for another location 1 or 2 weeks before the event happens. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Anyways, that's it for this video. I'll try to record one maybe next week or something and give an update what already been done, what has not been done. And yeah, that's it for now. If you have any comments, if you have any questions about Inércia, feel free to join the CNPT Discord. Ask about it, ask also on the comments, or contact me directly. I am the main organizer after all. Till then, enjoy, have a great evening or day, whatever it is. Take care.